I mean, that's the way I feel, and that's the way I'm handling my son, you know. I tell him not to trust anybody. I tell him if anybody lays a hand on you, you hit him back, and you stand your ground, you know. You don't back down, and you don't lie. So, those are the values, man. I don't see, to tell him how we used to handle things back in the day, or, the new group of people, all he's got to know is not to trust anybody. That's the bottom line. That's the one lesson that will protect him for a long time. That's for sure. Trust no one. Believe me. I found out the hard way.
Hey, guys.
Rich, I just called your number and left my number. I do the show too. Try to do it the show way, but they also have to there's different sides to everything. It's not, everything isn't the way it seems out there now. You know? I don't know. That's another whole conversation.
Hey, you gotta...
They're not like they used to be, John. And I'm sure I can agree to this, and I'm sure you can agree to it too. It's not like, your son gets to be of, say, 10 or 12 or, 14 years old. Listen, I'm going to Joe's house down the block. Danny's going to come over, George is going to come over, we're all going to hang out in the basement, and, you know the parents, because the parents come over to your house for a barbecue. The next door neighbor, and the next door neighbor after that to me, and the next door neighbor to that guy, they're all fucking Chinese. They don't speak English. It's not like it used to be like that, you know. Today, we as parents are our kids' world, okay? We teach them what we want them to know and what to use in life. If we fail in doing that, then they got issues. But it's up to us to teach them what we know will help them during the next future, their future. Our future is done. We're coasting. We already know what we have to know, and we already watch out what we have to watch out for. But this is the things that you have to point out to them, and that's the only thing. Because today, your wife or your girlfriend is going to be is more involved in the kid's life today than they used to be back in the day, because you used to have, parents that maybe a first generation here, that they work hard and they didn't have time to raise us because they were worried about the next food, the next bill that they had. Today, times are a little different for us the guys that are fortunate enough. But we're more into the kids' lives than our parents were in our lives. So we're monitoring things that we monitor more than we were monitored about. So once you do that, once you develop that kind of relationship with the kids, they're going to be as open as you want them to be with you. They'll tell you everything that goes on, and they won't know any different, because it's going to feel natural to them. And those are the type of relationships that you need to build. Yeah, you're right. I really love it. I do a pretty good job. I mean, I'm not there all the time, but I'm still around. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think I'm going to cut out of there for a while. I'm going to throw the TV on. And I'm a little talked out right now. Man, especially you got to teach your kids about monkeys like that asshole out there. You know what I mean? To not really give it too much of a mind. Don't pay too much attention to shit like that. You know what I mean?
Any smart kid will listen to his verbal for a couple of minutes and figure his junky ass out.
Yeah, you can't do too much about. How come you didn't call me yet, Rich? So, have a good day.
I just got through the door, Mike. I got your message. I gotta go upstairs and take care of something. When I come back down in 15 minutes, I will ring your phone, sir.
Okay, Richie. All right, Johnny. Catch you later. Catch you later, John. All right, Mike. Take care. Richie, if you can hear me. I don't hear you at all, but take it easy. I'm out of here.
on the Fire Stick, that's why.
Yeah, he reminded me of Tommy Ninja. He used to talk from his base station back in the day. I don't get it.
Alright, everybody got a point. Can everybody hear me now on the IMAX or what?
Holy shit, will we have to pull your teeth in order to do this?
Well, somebody should have said to me, Richie, get off the fucking Fire Stick. You know that's the only time y'all can't hear me. Alright, Michael, like I said, I'm gonna go upstairs and take care of this. I just got through the door. Give me about 15, 20, your phone will ring.
Alright. By the way, that's a top secret number.
I don't have anybody's number. I don't even look at the number. I just hit the button and it dials for me. I don't dial it.
Okay. Yeah, John. You could let your kids play out in the street. Used to get the chalk out. Used to play Skelly, Skelsy, whatever you call it. Bring Leo, ride your bikes. Tag. Manhunt. You don't see kids doing that anymore. I had a 7 and an 11-year-old. I sit outside on my chair, and they can go from one corner to halfway up the block the other way. And that's it. Am I overprotective? Yes. Am I a little paranoid and nervous ninny?
Yes.
Yes. But when I watch the television, cable news, and they say, have you seen this child? 14-year-old so-and-so was last seen. No. Only takes one moment, one person. And what goes on today is just a disgrace. I guess they used to say that in every 15 to 20 years. I'm sure when the 60s came around, the people from the 50s were like, what the fuck? And yeah, the Albanians and the Russians are taking over. The mom's not dead, but they beat the hell out of it because, why? Because it makes headlines. You get points. You get the Albanians. Big deal. Gives a shit about the Albanians or the Russians. They're taking over, man. They just bought up a bunch of stores by me. Bought the property right out. No name on the building. The windows are tinted in glass, so they look like mirrors. Building goes all the way back. I see boxes going in and boxes coming out. You can tell they're Russians because of the way they're dressed and their language, obviously. I don't hear them talking that much. I don't pass by much. But when I walk the dog, I go up that way. I don't see nothing, I don't hear nothing, I don't say nothing. It's just unbelievable, man. And they're gonna rule for a while, just like the Colombian drug lords ruled in the 80s. Now it's their turn. In a couple of generations, they'll be legit, and then it'll be somebody else. It's always a scam. You know, in Bronx Tale, Robert De Niro was right. He was the tough guy because he got up and he worked every day. Not the guy in the corner.
That's right.
The guy with the responsibility for his son and his wife. Damn shame what this world has come to. Can't even let your kid go to the store by himself. Well, this is what happens with economics. You know, neighborhoods get priced out. younger generation would love to stay close to home. They don't want to be out there. But again, you have our generation who couldn't settle for a small house like our parents bought and got into this country. Well, we were a little spoiled ourselves when it got to our age, and we wanna have better things than our parents or bigger things than our parents, and we do that. Some of us were able to stay in Brooklyn, local, close to home, and some of us, a lot of us couldn't afford to stay, because they were more concerned. Instead of saving a few dollars, they were worried about, wearing a pair of different Cavariccis every week. Sergio Tacchini's, I gotta have a dozen of those, I gotta have one every week, different color. Maybe this Fila, maybe I like the Fila suit this week. Maybe I get one of those, the velour ones, the black velour. That's what was more important, or the big spokes on the rims, the custom cars, the custom stereos, instead of putting the money in the bank and thinking about the future and saying, maybe I want to stay local. But, listen, have we all went through it? Absolutely. And, unfortunately, some of us was just making it, an impression instead of a realization. But, it's a shame. It's a shame that these neighborhoods were once, all Italian. We used to go down a block. Hey, we're having a block party this year. All right, we got to sign a petition, sign a letter in order to get enough people on the letter in order to bring it to the police department for permits and this and that and everything else. Now you go next door, block party? What's a block party? Yeah.
Well, that to me was the name of the game. Each generation wanted to do better than the next. My father wanted to do better than his
Not these
father.
fucking cheerleaders.
My father wanted me to do better than him, and I want my sons to do better than me. That's why I have a college fund. I have a car fund. When the kid turns 18, what am I going to do? Hand him my keys? Let him have his own car, his own responsibility. I think for the future all the time. And I always worked for what I had. I never got nothing for free. I grew up a little bit on the poor side. Anything I ever had, I worked for. Nothing was given to me. Now I'm retired, a nice pension, wife works, couple of income properties. I'm comfortable. Am I rich? No. Am I comfortable? Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable. Bills are getting paid. Steaks are on the table. I don't know if you could hear that. Oh, excuse me, John. That's my kid on the Xbox in the living room downstairs, screaming. I think I hear my wife telling him to quiet down. He has no school tomorrow, so he's got carte blanche. He's going to be on till 12. That's it. And even that's a lot. The only reason why he got that is because he read for 45 minutes out loud. You want it, you got to work for it. That's what I tell him. What do you want to be when you grow up? You don't want to go to school today? What do you want to be, a street sweeper? You want to wash floors? You want to dry cars for a living? You want to vacuum them out? You want to be a bus boy? Get your fucking ass to school. I gotta say, they're both doing way better than I did. I mean, they keep coming home with 96, 100, and I'm very proud. And I'm blessed. I walk around with a lot of gratitude in my attitude. A lot of gratitude. And very spiritual. I meditate, I pray every morning. I read, I'm in the middle of a really good book on that's some family, and that's some friends. I just let it go. Most 99.99% of the time, I just let it go for a couple of reasons. Because if I have hate inside me, that's like me taking a pill of hatred, hoping somebody else will die. It's only going to eat me inside. And I only deal with people that are man or woman of their word. I don't deal with anybody else. Although I have been, and I've been letting it slide. And it's been very difficult for me. And in all, I've been keeping my cool. And I will continue to keep my cool. And I will just let what's going to happen, happen, and try not to control it. If you can understand what I mean.
Absolutely. Yes. It's a shame that we have to be so protective, but that's because we know what's out there. And we know that the issues that are very quiet are the ones that hurt the deepest. The loudest ones are not the problem because they're on the surface. It's the ones that are hiding, the ones that are very quiet, are the ones that are the biggest problems. Mikey, it's getting close to my time. It's been a pleasure, like always. Gotta hit the sack. Got salties in the morning. Gotta play Tooth Fairy tonight. My son lost his tooth. Gonna sneak a few bucks under his pillow so when he wakes up in the morning, he won't be disappointed. Alright, brother. With that, 73's, man. You're gonna be shutting it down.
Yeah, that's the greatest gift in life, man. A little boy, congratulations. Yeah, I got 2. 7 and 11. He must be the apple of your eye. Your heart. You can give him everything that you didn't get. And especially all the tender love. I hear it in your voice. We'll put that couple of bucks under there and wait for tomorrow. And it's always a pleasure talking to you. You and I see eye to eye on a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that you've talked about in the past week. You know, even stuff that I couldn't comment on. And just wanted you to know I agreed with you, but I just had to stay away from it. Have yourself a great night, and I got something to do tomorrow night, so I'll probably be on 12, 1 o'clock, and maybe later in the morning. So have a great night, John.
Alright, Mikey. 73's out there to all you sandbaggers, especially that I got Bowie character there. Mikey. Alright, brother. I'll talk to you soon.
Take care, Johnny. Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Hey, Morales. You don't think I know you're listening, Morales? You too, Cupcake. Keep listening. You might learn something. Anybody here know what happened to Richie 127? My phone's not ringing and I don't know why. Mike Bullitt knows why. Mike Baba Booey, forgive me, the godfather of Channel 31, where you must see Mike Bullitt in his chair and kiss his ring. He knows why I want to talk to Richie 127, but he ain't gonna talk. Even if you put him in a chair and you smack him around, punch him a few times, he might bleed on you, but he ain't gonna talk. Man, do I need a linear. turn on the news and hear about the Amtrak derailment for the second day, 48 hours straight, non-stop. Talking points. Now, earlier this week, the president created some controversy by saying this.
I think the effort to suggest that the poor are sponges, leeches, don't want to work, are lazy, are undeserving, got traction. If you watch Fox News on a regular basis, it is a constant menu. They will find folks who make me mad.
Go ahead there, 345, 798, 798 over here in Lincoln, with that way. Let me listen if Richie 127 is ringing my phone. Is it ringing yet? I don't hear it ringing. It's 11:03. Richie 127 is not ringing my phone. I gotta find out. He's gotta call me. He's gotta stop playing games. This is very serious stuff. I can't even put it out over the radio. I gotta talk to him on the back phone. I gotta use my back phone, not even my real phone, my back phone. Yeah. Every male should have one. Who's that? 425?
Yeah, it's me. How you doing?
I didn't know that was you. I'm sorry, Ruben. You're not blasting in over here. I didn't think it was you.
I keep it low for a reason. I was comping for a few minutes, you know. That's about it anyway, but give or take there, Mike. Evening time to you.
Yeah, 10-4. 10-4. I'm just gonna sit on the side. I'm getting really tired. Oh, excuse me. I wanted to stay up for the puppet show when Nine Dum Dum comes out and Cupcake and all the other homosexuals on the frequency, just to be able to listen to the other side of humanity and realize how lucky I truly am. But I'm kind of getting tired.
Yeah, copy. Alright, no problem. I'll be relaxing myself anyway, just here listening. Sometimes you come on, you'll be surprised what you hear. Sometimes there's nothing out there. I'll stand back and I'll listen to the truckers, and that's dead, forget it. Alright, back to you, Rich. Back to you there, Mike. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a call and I'm gonna fall asleep. I can't stop yawning. I'm so sorry. Oh, excuse me. Wow. Tired. I thought I was gonna stay up real late tonight, but I guess everybody I talked to's got a job. Mostly. I'm the only one retired. No, I'm not the only one retired. There are more people out here that are retired. I think I just got an email. Let's see, what could it have been? Nothing important. Garbage for the trash can.
Yeah, copy. What are you gonna do? I'll be out here listening on the quiet side.
Yeah, I'll be out here listening for another 15-20 minutes. If you feel like giving me a shout, just call me. I'm watching the news, and they're not putting the Amtrak disaster on. They're actually talking about politics, and that's something that I'm into. The far left, conservatives. Yeah, I'll be on the side.
Roger. Alright, no problem. You're in 425 Brooklyn, New York. Alright there, Mike. I'll be listening. You know what? Let me pour some water. I'm gonna make some herbal tea. The allergy season, I don't know what it is for the last 2 or 3 days, but it's getting to me. And yesterday I felt like, today I feel better, but still.
anybody here heard my old friend Richie 127? I kinda miss him now that he's not calling. What happened to Pieman? It's past his bedtime. Mommy and Daddy said he's gotta have his cookies and milk and get to bed. Now, Dum Dum, on the other hand, is just waking up, having breakfast, smoking some herb, cupcakes, CK, is guzzling down some Colt 45. It's party time. Well, every day and night is party time for him. He's gotta get off the sauce. Poor guy's an alcoholic. I feel bad for him. I feel really bad. I'm falling asleep